And welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, Part 5.
Radiation levels increasing.
So what we got here? Force station, we already got that. Load out, we're already good on that. Alright. Solar Nomad. Let's see what we got going here. We do have to wait a bit though. Oh, I should go and get that thing. First, then we'll go to the other spot.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we can't go there yet. So, let's go here.
Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Good one.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Loading ammo!
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one.
Why are you all around me? Holy crap. Alright. Didn't even die.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
The first colonists sent audio logs.
Yeah. Little bit of hope.
We can work with that.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
I say military. There's too many threats out here.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Alright.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The reality, Ryder? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed. But after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
I don't care why anyone helps.
Talk to Bradley. Later we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
I'm all the way back up here.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation within safe levels. Life support is stable.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder. Pathfinder?
Everyone thinks that at first. The doctors have the name by now. He just needs time.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade. Though you do.
You know Vet?
Back on the Nexus, Connor worked with me to get everything for the Tempest.
But I need ground under my feet, and soon, hopefully, trade will flourish on Eos.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor.
As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grande.
Really?
I left mine back home. Or... Still...
See you.
Be well.
Finally, solid ground. And actual sunlight to it.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team...
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your... If you can collect the necessary resources from around Eos, it should work.
Sounds useful.
This could form the... Scratch...
Already getting requests from the Prodromos labs.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, what is this one? Oh, I remember this. I remember this. This is the thing where you gotta find all those data pads. Okay. Oh, I have no idea what I just did, so...
Moving out! Time to huddle?
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? Wait.
I'm just...
Likewise. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got... The remnants are a while... It'll take work, no question. But I think EOS is really going to be something.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power... Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to...
There's a colony back home you've never... When I left, I got into infrastructure. I wanted to do Veritas right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
What are the other outposts?
Like Connor, you mean? Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
By far.
Have a...
Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics
That's me.
Haley Abrams, director of... But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up.
What kind of research?
Your basic first in scientific work. Soil, water, atmospherics. Plus, studying remnant...
Activating that vault changed.
Considering it's world-altering... But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of...
Determined as hell. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and...
I've got...
Keep...
Pathfinder? Mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning... Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
To me, need me messy. It's over here. We get another chance to scan that grunt.
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert.
I didn't assign a Ket expert.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, the training for the trip was... didn't know how to stop alienating people. See? Still insufferable.
Sounds like you left.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean it. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I liked where...
Not me. Eyes on distant stars. Always have been. The pale blue dot. Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss... What about you? Miss anything?
I miss... Make your choice. And as a B-minus rom-com bounces between satellite...
Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder.
Another time.
Of course.
Wait, what do you want?
What do you need, Pathfinder?
Oh, there was more.
Is doing? The planet?
Stellar. We keep it up. We'll make this world.
Thoughts on your...
The old man. He's pretty tied into... Good. I hope he's proud. Feels like he's proud.
Any trouble with the...
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So, we've some tricks up our... Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
Anything need doing?
There is something that bothers me. You cataloged those who died at promise and resilience. But it's not enough. The numbers, I mean.
I was thorough. Could the Ket have taken them?
I don't know. But in this... Check the personnel console. I've noted some possibilities. And you're in the best position to verify them.
Another time.
Of course.
Right now I'm just looking around, seeing what I can do. Talk to you in a second. Get that.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, we're busy as... It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people...
Nothing you see, you go do what you need to on the Nexus. Some key positions, Connor Supply. With them and my Major Domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts.
And they deserved better from the next. You changed this planet. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more going on when you come back later. Nexus must be waiting, Pathfinder. Relax. There will be more for you on Eos after you get back.
What's behind naming the outpost Prodromos?
It means Forerunner. Languages bore the shit out of me, but we voted fair. That ownership is key. As long as we meet our obligations to the Nexus, what we build and how we organize, we...
Tell me about your...
August Bradley, retired from the Alliance. I joined the initiative because it's a frontier.
Any family?
A niece on Earth. We didn't talk after my sister passed.
I've had similar happen to my family.
Yes, well, we stay out of people's grief.
My father, your sister. Sounds like we've both lost a lot.
We stay out of people's grief, Pathfinder.
What is that? Stay out of people's grief. You've said it before.
Shit, that's right. You didn't have the block leader death talk. The thing is, you and your father, not unique, just recent. Every initiative species, except maybe Asari and Krogan, went into cryo with friends and family and woke up knowing they were all dead. Everything we build begins with that. The unsaid start to the initiative. So yeah, we stay out of people's grief.
How do you keep it from just spilling out?
I let it. And my people stay out of it when I do. And I stay out of theirs. It's that old saying. Children with dead parents think everything is possible and nothing is safe. That seems like it fits anyone in the initiative. Or maybe everyone.
What can you say about the Prodromos block?
Exacting bunch, as the science types always are. We'll eventually allow the staking of claims for groups with enough startup resources. Not quite gold rush, not quite land grants. Honored to lead them, for as long as they need me.
Any insights about the people running the
I only work with Addison. She's by the book, and with all the shit that happened, that's to her credit.
And the others?
I only work with Addison.
Anything you'd say?
If I wasn't in their direct employ, outposts deal with Addison. She deals with the others.
Just look at...
Not much to report. We're making life up as...
August said you might... Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much
Javik?
better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup.
Javik!
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but... let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonies. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better medic.
It is Javik!
And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work. Come.
I see you in the Andromeda, Javik. What else we got? We went downstairs. Went in all three of those buildings. See what we got over here. Looks like the watering center. Alright, got that.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find what...
This is why you look. Oh, oh. This look, isn't this Goku or whatever? Yeah, I'll research that. Yeah, that doesn't look. Ah. Ooh, I'll take that. Spice orientation. Wait, what? Oh, fuck, I'll take the vintage. And these are so amazing. Sure, I'll get that. Plasma charge. Plasma. Damn. Beam transmitter. Nice. What's this? Let's see here. I don't know what kind of sniper rifle I actually have. This one has a lot more damage, but its max clip is 1. Max ammo is 20, accuracy is down, weight is more. Here it is down. I mean, that's good. I can't make it, though. Might as well just make a quick trip over. I want to change out my loadout here. I'll use that. Let's see here.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many locations to check them all. We need to narrow it down. This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound.
Let's go and check it out.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Ah. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go and check this out.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
We got pretty lucky with this crew. All said and done. Gil, Callow, Suvi.
Especially Suvi. So smart, cool under pressure. And that voice. If a person could ever fall for a voice, there it is.
I've heard better.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Help us! Please!
Oh, alright.
Great timing.
Your experiment with...
Okay. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before...
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here.
Alright, there's also that. Let's go and see what this is all about.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Tough to get used to life on this rock. Too long staring at it from the Nexus and knowing we'd failed.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
Shuttle dust off? Then there's at least one unaccounted for?
Uncertain, all shuttles that didn't follow standard escape procedures were assumed destroyed.
Assumed. So there's a chance. Enemies!
Life support systems offline.
Alright, we can't do that mission yet. Out, out, we're out. Can't do that mission yet. So for now, let's get back to the Nexus. Oh, that's not the button I want to keep pressing. Yes, let's get back to the Tempest.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
See if anybody has anything to say.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidence. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
How do you think the human...
There's a lot of them.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum... I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my edge.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind.
I'll let you get back.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ooh. Buy that. Buy that. Let's talk to people.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well...
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder.
Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. I thought I...
This is about...
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without it.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. And if that remnant tech... Hi there.
How's the search for the Asar...
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing I'll be here.
Where'd you hear that?
The little Brody told her.
It was a close game.
Did give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story? Anytime. Prodromos. Prodromos. Sounds good. We started Pathfinder. A new life. That...
Just wondering what you think.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean...
Special? No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel them.
A romance? And again, the entire idea. Anyway.
You probably have work.
You know where to find me.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the... Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy...
Can't argue with that.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on SAM and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the Ryder name, I'll bet.
Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have...
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
Ah, more like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out and my clan needs to get back on station. Without Spender, way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Got any story?
Does a pyjack scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
We can talk more.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Hello, Scott. EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on EOS, despite doubt. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say hypothetically, I was out.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
What was Dad's take on?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Is it confusing to be in
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Thanks, Sam.
Let's go talk to Pee-Pee.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Get to know me out in the field. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strain?
I think tackling you life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You left everything...
No? Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
That's just the one thing you want me to know about you.
Let's start with that. Buy me a drink sometime. Tell you what. I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. Promise to bring me what you...
Remtech, huh?
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Always.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd.
But I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's nothing about the universe and most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever... Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
If everything was set in place by some mysterious creator, why even be a scientist?
If I have reverence for a creator, how could I not want to study their creation? My faith does not hinder my work as a scientist. It encourages it. My senses tell me what the world is. Science shows me how it came to be. And religion tells me why.
I apologize.
Now I should probably... We'll talk later.
Oh, okay. Now it goes like that, huh?
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
What do you know about the remnants?
From what I can tell, climate, pH of the... If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these...
When did you start believing?
My parents were both scientists. Let's just say that while other...
But your work as a...
Convinced me even... The patterns I kept... God, to me, is an artist. An inventor. Not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I should get back.
Sounds good.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. What can I do for you?
Tell me something else.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive. The core takes the static electricity it generates. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few...
What do you think of the rest?
Well...
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the...
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning...
He likes to do...
that doesn't make it the right way.
I couldn't help overhearing you. It sounded pretty...
He likes redesigning things, but the ship with... It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Alright, let's go see if there's any other, stuff out there.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant.
Certainly. The initiative...
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
August Bradley will oversee that.
Bradley. I know him.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Thank you, Ryder.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the... Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough...
You saw that, huh? The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
I haven't heard much good about that.
Whatever you've heard. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like...
Maybe there's something...
A man like that's bound to have... Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talk?
Boot. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Alright, what's on the channel?
Being honest.
There's a difference between being honest.
Don't shut the right off.
Lavina!
How may I assist? It has...
Hi, I'm Ian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
Remember that there's like a sickness. Sure.
Okay. Of course you are. We may look scared. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the...
Where do you come?
An ugly rock called the China. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. But it gave us our... How many species do you know that have a pair of... or 4 testicles?
What's Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our... You'll hear stories. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones. The ones looking for...
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known as Asari.
Okay.
Very well. Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over...
Where do you...
Asari come from a planet known as Thessia, which is a thriving world with a high concentration of element 0 on Thessia. Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities.
What's Asari history?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in founding the Citadel in the ensuing centuries. Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions. Farewell.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
Questions you may have, and eager to learn more about your own culture. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy. The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit. Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors. They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own culture. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
Alright. Who's the human?
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people... Good. Yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate.
I'm good. I don't need to know everything. Who are you?
Pathfinder. I'm glad you could... Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
How did you get this job?
The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they...
What?
The cultural... They can... We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before...
Have you heard?
I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful.
Thank.
And when you have...
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
Well, stop moving so I can talk with you.
Pathfinder, do you have a moment?
Explain me?
Our new VI over there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash. If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Of course.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought...
Okay.
Great, but I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing
What are you...
Great question. We're but we understand trust needs
Yeah, I don't care enough.
Why?
Our own milk, and speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda, thank you on behalf of my...
We're just getting things up and running.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people.
Welcome to the setup for your Pathfinder info. I am programmed with all. First, select your preferred voice and appearance, male or female.
Female.
Female, please.
Variable set. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery or first contact with new species?
Exploration.
Let's go with exploration and discovery.
Variable set. Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner AI?
The team.
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice for future Pathfinders or an honor of former Pathfinders?
List the former Pathfinders.
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
Actually, let me start.
Unsetting. First, select your preferred
Female.
Female.
variable set. Which aspect of the
Let's go.
variable set?
Their team.
Go with...
Variable set.
And career advice.
I want you to get...
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing this.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation.
This display describes our pathfinders. The initiative. Our colonization effort wouldn't be possible without them. The minimum requirements are survival training. If you're interested, submit your candidate.
Tough.
Each pathfinder has a team of talented...
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly team members.
Hello again.
They're happy to answer any questions.
Alright. Keep hearing people complain. Sova.
These remnant fellows probably had the same idea.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise. Perhaps...
Sam, like?
Given the complex... I have them on an op...
I'll see if I...
Thank you, Pat.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. I'm gonna have to go here soon. What's over here?
These power out.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't... Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry.
Power?
There are obvious...
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
I'm actually honestly surprised that they never did any DLC for this game, outside of like the deluxe edition and whatnot. Like they never did any abrupt kind of DLC. Well, I'm just checking around right now. The next episode's gonna have a lot more missions involved, or at least that's the hope.
Just when I've balanced the... Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Isn't that the guy from Vampire?
Bye.
Botany.
Sure.
That's the
Yes?
guy.
What now?
Are you...
Only...
What do you mean?
We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now...
I know.
So I need samples of Andromeda. Bring me any plants you...
You got it. Vampire, dude. Alright, well I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.